All right. What up, though? 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 Welcome to denandNow.live. We here at the den, coming to y'all live. You feel me? This your man G. Louis and my man Clearly.
You better bet that.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm on deck trying to see what it do out there. Give y'all some important information. See what's going on out there on the city streets. We want to first tell y'all what we got coming up on this here podcast. First of all, y'all see the sign behind it. Then and now. So yeah, we're going to bring current to the old. Yeah, while we're sitting in the den. Whoa. You better bet that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You feel me? So this is our first episode, you know what I mean? Us together. You know, y'all done seen the other little episodes, you know what I mean, with me just jumping on, just, you know what I mean, just going and flowing. But here y'all got it. Y'all got the dynamic duo, and we here.
So first and foremost, you know what we got to talk about first and foremost. Got to get down to business first. It's Martin Luther the King birthday. The King. It's the King birthday, so we paying homage to Martin Luther King. Yes. First line of business. Yes. Second line of business. Let's talk about them Lions. Whoa. Whoa. We got to talk about the Lions, man. We have to talk about them Lions. Everybody in Detroit want to know what happened to the Lions. J-Mo, St. Brown, Goff, Rodriguez, anybody. You know what I mean? Tell us what happened, man. I don't know. Y'all need to tap in, man. Dan, what's going on over there, man? I don't know, man. We watched the game. Everybody seen the game. You seen the game, right?
I seen the game.
I seen the game, too.
Heartbroken.
And let me tell you, I was there. And let me tell you, it was wild. It was pandemonium. The crowd was going crazy. The field is going crazy. It was just pandemonium all over the place. Bananas. And let me tell you something. For a quarterback to be down on that field and 56,000 people screaming at the top of their lungs, shaking the building. You got the players out there talking. It's 22 dudes on the field at one time. Notice this now. 56,000 screaming fans doing all this at one time. Yeah, all at one time. And let me tell you something. He has to call the play, snap the ball, and make the right play. Now we know they had 5 turnovers, 4 of which was caused by Goff himself. Fumble. Yeah. You seen that. Can't blame Goff on the fumble. See, I don't get mad at fumble. Not fumble. I don't get mad at fumble. Because the offensive line is supposed to protect me, right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? But when you take off and you run, you know you got to cuff that ball. He got that ball out there like, you know what I mean?
I seen him pat it. I seen him pat it. I seen him pat it. I seen him pat it.
Man,
you ain't seen him pat it?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, though, he got to cuff that bug, and he start, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Throw that boy away to live for another down. For real, dog.
I mean, I feel you on that, but I thought he might have seen something. I thought I seen the pat. I don't know. I got to go back to the tape. I don't know. Then the other ones, you know what I'm saying, 3 interceptions. He threw he threw a pick 6. Whoa. Pick 6 is dangerous.
You know what I mean? Like,
pick 6.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They got down in the red zone multiple times. Every time they got down there, he threw an interception, underthrew Dogg. He overthrew my man for the long bomb. You see what I'm saying? It's like, man, Jesus Christ, dog.
Yeah, that was wild work. That was wild work right there, Goff. That was
work,
wild work. But I got to also take note that it was a penalty on that pick 6. There was a penalty on that pick 6 on roughing the passer that they should have called that touchdown back.
Oh,
and we supposed to still had the ball. So
yeah,
whoa.
Sure,
Whoa. It's a little iffy on that one. But the game's still going on.
But the whole thing is, you see what I'm saying? We ain't even supposed to even give them even a chance to be even close in there. We supposed to just went in there, blew them out, no questions asked, where no penalties or fouls or whatever could, you know what I mean, could hinder us from winning that game, man. That wasn't the same Lions that we knew has been playing all this year. Them plays, all that stuff, man. My man Jahmyr Gibbs, man, was getting money. You know what I mean? They supposed to kept running because Washington got one of the worst rushing defense in the NFL. Well, you know what I mean? You see, every time you hand him the ball, he was getting money. He was getting money. You feel me? The whole thing was Montgomery, he was stiff. You seen he was stiff trying to come back. Just let him just sit out for real. Get that ball to Gibbs. Let him get his money, man. That's what they supposed to kept doing. When they was down there on that goal line, get that to Gibbs. You know what I mean? That's what they supposed to do.
I agree. Detroit is definitely a team that's known to pound the ball, and that's what we do. That's how we got to where we was at, from pounding the pavement. What we do is put feet on ground. You know what I mean? We stomp big dog steps. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that was all about. I don't know why they all of a sudden tried to turn Jared Goff into Joe Montana. I have no idea. But, you see the end result of that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? No disrespect to the Lions. Great season. Come back next year. A lot of injuries. Everybody should be healthy and back next year. I don't think nobody getting fired except for the offensive and the defensive coordinator. They're not getting fired.
No,
but they're going to
take other jobs.
They're going to take other jobs. So that means that the Detroit Lions offense and defense will look a lot different next year. Whoa, let's talk about that. Yikes.
Yeah,
who's going to replace them people?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So while we sitting up here being focused on this loss, we need to start focusing on the future. And the future is bleak because we have two positions that we're going to have to replace. And
but you know what though? I think Ben Johnson declined and extended his. We have to research that.
Okay.
I think Ben Johnson declined and extended his contract to play. You know what I mean? To be the offensive coordinator for another year or so. You know what I mean? I'm not sure.
The other guy, the offensive coordinator, I know he has
the defensive coordinator, which is Aaron Glenn.
He taking calls from Chicago Bears and somebody else.
Yeah, he denied the Patriots. The Jets, I think
because of course, I'm pretty sure he probably want to go to a winning team if he was to leave Detroit. I don't think he would want to leave Detroit and put together such an impactful offensive squad like that to just leave and go to a losing team after building it all the way up. I don't think that's what he's willing to do.
No,
so.
I don't think that's what he wants to do either.
So with that being said, you gotta keep your eyes peeled on that, and everybody gotta stay focused on what's going on with that. And we got to move on from the Lions, and we got to talk about what else is going on today. Your president, yes, your president, Donald Trump is he has taken office. He has signed the executive orders as of him being the 47th president of the United States. All right, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah, you got to get Donald Trump in there. So yeah.
So also too, the hot topic is with Donald Trump and about Snoop, about what Snoop said. Back in 2017.
Yeah.
Who gonna be the first Uncle Tommy who go perform for him?
That was wild work, Snoop. That was wild.
Snoop is hosting the pregame inauguration. He is the DJ himself, and he performing. You know what I mean? Like, what you got to say about that? You feel me? And
let me tell y'all something out there. You know what I'm saying? Family members. I'm going to tell you why the Snoop Dogg situation is such wild work, right? You know what I mean? Because anybody that knows Snoop, everybody refers to Snoop as Uncle Snoop. And anybody that knows anything about coming up in the neighborhood and growing up or whatever, when you get to a certain age, you become Unc. Now, you got two Uncs. Now. We got to do two unks and two aunties. We got to make sure we clarify that when we talking this street talk. You know what I mean? You got two unks. You got an unk that's, you know what I'm saying, out there that's on with the own. You know what I mean? On that magic carpet.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You know that unk. Yeah, you keep your eye on unk right there. Hey, whoa, what you need, dude? Okay, that unk, you got him. But then you got the other unk that's supposed to be the one that you could go to when you in a jam. That's going to woo, okay, he going to put you in the right, you know what I'm saying, speed, give you the right information you need, whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I go.
If it's paper or whatever.
You keep it 100 with keep it 100 with you. That's just how I go. That's the two different unks you got. So now, Snoop has extended itself to the big homie. So he's really like like for real. So dudes is really going to him like with their problems and things of this nature and looking up to this dude. So when you're dealing with this type of scenario, and this is what the older guys got to understand, or why the younger guys, we can't bridge the gap, and why we can't seem to talk to the youngins and the youth, because of the simple fact you got dudes like Snoop all over the United States and all the neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. You can't contradict yourself, man. If you're going to stand on business,
You can't.
The old niggas got to stand on business, too. I ain't saying you got to go out here and do no carjacking and do all this crazy stuff to be talking about standing on business. I'm talking about you got to be a man of your word. That's who and auntie supposed to be, man. For real, for real. They already got parents. And their parents obviously done failed them. That's why they out in the streets doing all this wild stuff. So, with that being said, us unks and aunties that is, you know what I'm saying, got some sense or whatever, we have to be people of our word. That's just simple as that. That's for real on that Snoop Dogg situation. And that's why that situation is crazy, because you see more youth reposting it. Yep. They going at him crazy. Like, what the and it's
you just cannot. You see what I'm saying? Say some, you know what I mean? Like, you can't say some stuff and then years later, then you backtrack on it, or you didn't forgot? You didn't forgot what you said? This is the tree that you just so much tree that you just forgot. You feel me? What is it? Tell me, because that is either like a totally disrespect. Like, nigga, fuck what y'all talking about. I'm getting his bag. That's it. He paid me a bag. Whatever the case may be. So now
we know it's not about money. It wasn't about money.
But what I'm saying though is, but now we need somebody to call Dogg out. You feel me? And have him on that podcast and talk to him about, you know what I mean, about, look, Dogg, you said this, so now, you know what I mean, what made you perform for Dogg? You see what I'm saying? So let's go. You know what I mean? Like, you owe us an explanation. Yes, you do.
Definitely owe your fans an explanation. That's for sure,
Yes, you do.
Because they supported you for well over 30-something years. So yeah, you definitely owe your fans an explanation. You know what I mean? That's for sure. Me personally, I see what it is. You know what I mean? And I know it's not a money grab. I see what's going on. Because I'm 50 years old, by the way. But hold on. Let's get to this point though. Whoa, before I get off the inauguration. We have Nelly's statement. Now, I looked at Nelly's statement behind this performing at the inauguration thing. And Nelly said, yo, the president of the United States called me. Obama didn't call me. Bush didn't call. No one called me but this man right here to perform. So I felt I was honored that the president of the United States even know who I was to call me to come and perform. So you listen to what he said, right? And that was such a powerful message. It was powerful in a way. But consciously, and I know Nelly is conscious. I know he's conscious. Because I can just listen to when he talk in other interviews or whatever. Consciously, you performing at the inauguration is showing some sort of togetherness. As if you support their ideology. See, my thing is this. Okay, no, I don't support Trump's ideology. So there's no need for me to perform there. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit my lifestyle for me to perform here. Because when I perform here, I'm saying I support some of the ideals or his ideals, all of them. That's what people feel to realize. You can't just support some of them. If you support somebody, support all of it. Take it all in one. So yeah, that is a big thing. And Soulja Boy, same thing. You know what I mean? He flexed on TikTok. The money, like, you know, yo, I'm going to get this money at the crypto board for the inauguration. And Soulja Boy said he performed and did his thing. But my thing is, I looked at their performances while they was at these places, and the people in the crowd was looking at them like they was crazy, jumping around. Soulja Boy, roll, you know what I'm saying? You know, if that had been me, I'd have been, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been off up in there, you know. I'd have been swag surfing and all of that, for sure. I looked at Snoop Dogg performing. Him standing up there with the tuxedo on with the turntable. He looked like, I don't know. He looked crazy. And then Rick Ross out there talking about he the biggest boss. How is you the biggest boss and you in a room full of billionaires? What are you talking about here? What? They looking at you like you crazy. Talking about Bugattis and all the other foods that you own. They like, we don't own none of that. We got corporations. What you talking about? Matter of fact, some of that stuff you got, we might own. So I'm just saying, man, it was just, you know what I'm saying, a good thing, a fun night. I looked at a little bit of inauguration earlier. He did bring out Mississippi University Band. Whoa, that was heavy. Yes, that was heavy. And he went to doing his thing. When they came out there, he went to doing the Trump dance. Yeah, when the Mississippi Band came out, he went to doing his thing. That was dope. I swear to God, that was kind of dope. You know what I mean? Him and JD Vance, whoa. And the kids was just wild off up in the spot. They was just going nuts off up in the little box up there, the little presidential box. It was going nuts so. And then I didn't know, or I didn't realize that the inauguration went all day.
All day?
This nigga been up there since 9 a.m. That nigga is 78. Yeah. Trump is 78. I have no idea how they moving this nigga from venue to venue like this all day. He's 78. He all admitted that, all of it. So how is he even moving around? I can't even move around like that. And I'm in my 40s. He been grooving since 9 a.m. And you got to think, you know how them old white men, you know he done had a cocktail. You know he had a cocktail here and there. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Glass of wine or something, you know. They think wine is just a elixir like water. You just drink it with every meal. But yeah, so yeah, he's still rolling right now. For real. They messed all the television programs up all day. Can't even watch the news. You don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Wow. You know what I mean? You see,
wild work.
You see, he got TikTok back popping again.
Work right.
He just come in just off the chain. You know what I mean? He like people losing their mind because they ain't got TikTok no more.
And then the TikTok thing. Oh my God, let's touch on that TikTok thing. Cause I don't want to go too deep into TikTok because TikTok is big enough. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't getting nothing from that. But I gotta go into this TikTok.
But we gotta utilize it. You know what I mean? For us to get us some money.
Yeah, we gotta utilize it. But I don't want to just delve off into just TikTok info because TikTok is like the goddamn that mug is like infinity. You know what I'm saying? For real. But let me dive off to this TikTok thing. And the thing is with the TikTok thing is what's surprising to me is the fact that they did shut it down.
Right.
It did shut down for approximately 24 hours. It did.
Yeah.
And it just came back on. The next day it just came back on its own.
Yeah.
And what I found to be quite interesting was the fact that what exactly was the purpose to even ban TikTok? You know what I mean? If y'all was saying that they was getting all our information, they already got it. Been on there too many years now. TikTok had already been up about 5-6 years that everybody been notably on it or whatever. So with that being said, I really couldn't understand, but I understood it from a governmental standpoint. But why did y'all even let us get it in the first place? Just like the Red Note. Red Note is another subsidiary to TikTok, so it's Limit 8. So with those two services, each one of them say powered by TikTok. So What is going on here? Mm-hmm. What is the deal here? What is going on here? And 9 times out of 10, with the United States involved, Donald Trump is in office. Pesos, people, pesos. There's some pesos going on here, and I don't quite know the thing here, but I can tell you this much: if you into any stocks and bonds, or anything like that or whatever, you might want to look into some of these apps and try to figure out if you can possibly buy some stock in them, because a lot of them finna blow up. Because the mass sharing thing, hey man, you messing up my live, bro.
Like, go ahead. You good?
The mass sharing and the mass following is going on all over TikTok. I mean, you can just go on TikTok. They trying to make it where everybody can go viral, which is nuts. You know what I mean? Everybody can go viral. So if everybody go viral, that means everybody get a check from the TikTok community. Right. Sounds dope, don't it? It sounds dope to me too. So they doing the mass following. They're doing the mass following and the mass sharing on TikTok right now, trying to let everybody get an opportunity to go viral. And you want to check the other sites out, Limit 8 and Red Note. That's the other one. Yeah, and you can possibly see what's going on with that. But the TikTokers, they back, they doing their thing, and that's what's up. My live, all my people checking in. I'm going to get to y'all in 1 second. Podcast, then and now. Yes, we turned up over here. Y'all better bet that. Y'all tune in and everybody get at us. You know what I mean?
You feel me? Yeah. We over here, this boy. You know what I mean? Like we got a wealth of knowledge and information for you guys. You know what I mean? For y'all to tune in. You know, we gonna be on top of our game to let y'all know what the current event, what's going on. You know what I mean? Like every time something drop, we tuning in. We gonna let y'all know. You see what I'm saying? So we up on it. We up on game. We just want y'all to tune in. We want y'all to hit that subscribe button, like it, and share it with somebody. Let them know. You know what I mean? Like, you want to come on denandNow.live, you know what I mean? Hit us up. You feel me? We got sponsorship packages, all that. You feel me? Because, look, this is going to shoot through the roof. You feel me?
And I want to make sure y'all know that this right here is just a test run. We just running the segment, getting all our bells and whistles together, dotting I's and crossing T's. But we're going to be coming to y'all regularly, and we're going to be sharing all types of knowledge, information, and household tips, sports, music info, everything. You know what I mean? We're going to have special guests on here. We're going to have all types of giveaways, everything you can possibly imagine. We're going to bring as much as us possibly creatively as we can to y'all. And we're going to keep creating. And don't y'all out there stop dreaming. Because our creativity is where our dreams coming from. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so look, so also too, you know what I mean, we're going to drop a podcast party for our official first official episode of the podcast party. We're going to have food, drink, things of that nature. We're going to have a live audience here at the den. We're going to get busy. You feel me? You know what I mean? We doing things like, like organic, unique. You know what I mean? Like, we coming how we always come. Because, you know what I mean? We some unique individuals. So, and that's what we going to bring to y'all, some uniqueness with our podcast. You see what I'm saying? And y'all going to love it. Y'all going to want to stay tuned because just a few little episodes that we have dropped, you know what I mean, on the solo tip. And, you know what I mean? People like, man, when you going to drop some more? So, look, now I got my man clearly in the building.
What up, Dog?
Here.
You already know. You already know.
So now we about to go crazy on this boy. You feel
Bananas.
Me? Your man G. Louis, your man Clearly, we in the building. We going crazy.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? We gonna turn this boy up. You feel me? We gonna have special guests. You know what I mean, man? This is about to go crazy. It's going down, man.
And we not finna be boring. And another thing too that we're not gonna do over here. I'm gonna tell you that too. We're not gonna be dissing. We're not dissing nobody. Everybody can diss us. You know what I'm saying? But we're not dissing nobody. We're not dissing nobody because hate is real. And guess what? The more you hate, that feels like I'm doing something. You know what I mean? So with that being said or whatever, we ain't doing no dissing and we're not doing no disrespect either. But at the same time, though, we're going to bring y'all the best of the best that we could possibly find in our city, which is Detroit. And everybody knows all the way to the UK. If you go on social media right now, you have people that are actually using Detroit as their travel destination for 2025. You better bet that. So y'all in the city, y'all running around here just with your heads in the clouds. People coming. They coming. We about to have visitors. Yeah. Y'all know we not used to visitors, y'all. Back in the day, when I was growing up in the 80s and the 90s, we beat up all the visitors. So don't nobody want to come no more. You know what I mean? That's how it was back in the day.
Right.
You come down there to our plaza, it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know. So yeah, so back in the day, you come down, visitors, we was jumping on you. So with that being said, we a peaceful city now. You protected downtown Detroit, that's for sure.
But y'all seen that? Y'all seen, when we hosted the NFL draft?
Yes.
Man, it was, we broke the record for attendance in the NFL draft in all the days that it was here. We done broke the record. You see what I'm saying? Since then, they have been tuning in, talking about we want to do the NBA All-Star.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Hockey, baseball, all that.
Right.
You feel me? Because of the mass people that came out and attended. You see what I'm saying? Like crazy.
They broke some numbers. I was a part of that too. I hope y'all was there because I was there on that first day. I knew it was about to make history. I felt it in my bones.
Crazy.
It was in my body. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this is happening. And I'm talking about, woo. As soon as I get there, I run into Dak Prescott off the dribble at the Hugo Boss time. I had the little thing on the app, and it would tell you, like, bing, where you supposed to go. I didn't really know what this was, to be honest with you. I just was following a little ding-ding. And it dinged me to the Hugo Boss booth, and Dak Prescott was there. And I looked over at him, right? Now, y'all don't know this, but I'm 6'3". Dak ain't what he supposed to look like on the television with the pads and stuff on. So when I see Dick, I'm like, what up, dog? You know what I'm saying? You know, what up? You know what I'm saying? What got going on?
Right.
He looked at me like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga.
Because he a big nigga.
So it was mad wild. I got so many athlete stories. Whoa. Let me tell, okay, to my athletes, to my Detroit athletes, I love all y'all. And I mess with all y'all because y'all mess with me. But my NFL players, my bad, dog. I'm not really a big NFL guy. And a lot of y'all got the helmets on. So I don't be knowing who dudes is. Because like he said, I'm a big guy. So it's like, you know what I mean, I worked out and, you know what I mean, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Right. You feel me?
I just don't know.
Didn't they, didn't they have a concert last night?
Yeah, they had a concert last night. Oh, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Whoa, you want to talk about that now?
Yeah, we talking about that now.
Oh, wow.
We're going to jump to the concert.
Wow.
Brought to my
Wow.
Go ahead. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
Up on all the latest current concert event. Let's go.
Okay, let's talk about the concert of last night. I'm only getting this information off social media. And let me tell you something. Glorilla, Sexy Red, for them to come to a concert in Detroit dressed like that, that was ridiculous. Sexy Red had on sandals. I'm bugging out. She had on sandals. It was sandals, bro. Like, sandals. She had on a bodysuit, like looked from Rainbow or something. It might have been maybe something, but still it was a bodysuit though.
Right.
And sandals, bro. Sandals. And Glorilla had on the racing suit, basically, the body racing suit or whatever. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's Detroit, dog. We dress. Them girl, I looked in that audience, boy, and I don't want to call some of y'all name. A few girls that I know personally. I was on y'all Instagram and seen y'all was there last night. And let me tell you something. Y'all was dressed to the nines. I seen meat coats. I seen chinchillas. Oh, goddamn, I seen Dietrich's off up in the back of that mug. Yeah, Dietrich furs was off up in that mug. Where I was looking around that thing last night. So what I'm telling you is, for y'all to come to the city like that, niggas had all their jury systems out, shined up to the T. And this how y'all came to Detroit. And y'all was at y'all weren't just anywhere. They brought y'all to the big joint. They brought y'all to goddamn Little Caesars Arena. You know, it's hard to fill up Little Caesars Arena. That might hold 22,000 people, my G.
Right.
So it's hard to get them in there.
Right.
That's hard.
But also, too, they said the promoters didn't do their thing, and then Boss D-Lo didn't even perform.
We about to get to that, too.
God, Jesus Christ, who they think? What the fuck?
Now, from what's being implemented on social media, like I said, Boss Man D-Lo did not show up due to the fact he missed his set. So they had to go on with the next set because what people fail to realize, something that I'm familiar with and you also familiar with, when you throw concerts at these venues, you have a time frame.
Yeah.
And if you don't fit in this time frame, they're going to cut the lights, period, and it's time to bounce. Once you get that venue from that time frame, and that is it. It is no going further than that. This is not the Masonic Temple or some other wild stuff that y'all might be going through.
Right.
Rinky-dink bullcrap. No.
They can just do whatever they want. When they had the LCA, because when I went to the concert for the LCA with Drake, right?
Yep.
They was like, Drake was like, man, well, fuck. He said, well, fuck it. I'll pay another $100,000. You know what I mean? He said, I'll pay another $100,000. He said, I'm going to spend $250,000 over.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, because they taxing me every time I go over.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, you know, like,
to this day, I've tried to see Eric B. and Rakim twice. Both times the concert got cut. Both times. At the Fox, the concert got cut both times because time wasn't allotted. And if you know anything about Detroit and the Fox, they don't play. They, boom, I don't care what's going on. It'd be a fire off up in there.
Right.
You gotta get up out of here.
Exactly.
You gotta get up out of here.
Exactly.
You gotta get up out of here. So my thing is Boss Man D-Lo. So he missed his set. So by missing his set, they had to go on with the next performer. Now, from what I understand, how I have no idea, because we're gonna get down to the breakdowns of that later on in the podcast. But they gave this man $75,000.
But look though, for one, it's like, why? You know what I mean? For one, why the fuck rappers is always fucking late or always? You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say all, but I'm gonna say majority. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they they be pushing it late to the concerts and
I don't know.
and all this
But
stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna tell you this
what's the problem?
to my young artists out there or whatever that's got this opportunity to make these millions of dollars or whatever. Y'all need to treat this more like a business, for real, for real. Because I sell cheesecakes for a living, and for $75,000, if I gotta be there at 8 o'clock, I'm there at 8 o'clock. So if you call me for a $20 cheesecake, I'm gonna be there at 8 o'clock. So I know for 75 bands, you know what I'm saying, where I'm gonna be at 8 o'clock. For real, for real. So I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know what be on people's minds or how they financials is set up or whatever, but maybe he didn't need the money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe he didn't need the money. Because see, what people fail to realize is, and I don't know how they brokered that deal, but normally you give the artist half the money until they show up. And if they don't show up, then they got to refund the money because the money ain't even cleared yet. So I don't even know how that works. But with that being said, I'm glad I'm talking about the concert situation because Steady B, is you in my live right now? He is a concert promoter with Tag, what is the promotion company name? Steady B. Yeah, I got a promoter right here. Very good promoter right here. Yes.
Right.
Yes. And
so, you know what I mean? So the whole thing is, it's like, man, you know, like, let me give you an example. If when we was the Lions, they said that they wanted and the People Mover, they said they needed this train wrapped
right.
by Friday before 6 o'clock because they having a prep rally. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, was it prep rally? I didn't know that.
Yeah, at the old Cobalt Hall, which is the Henderson Center.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
You see what I'm saying? So we had to stay. We did like 24 hours on that joint to get that boy done. You see what I'm saying? To finish the job, and then the same time, my cousin's funeral was. I left the funeral. I left the job.
Condolences.
Went to, you know what I mean? Went to the funeral. You see what I'm saying? Came back, finished it up, then went to the repack. You see what I'm saying? It was up 24 hours. You see what I'm saying? But the whole thing was, it had to get done.
Yeah, I mean, it's a job.
Both things had to get done.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
I mean, hey, life.
We made it happen. You see what I'm saying?
Life be life.
Got it done, all that. You see what I'm saying? The head people of the People Mover, you see what I'm saying? They, you know what I mean? Like, phenomenal. Like, thank you. You know what I mean? You know, like, y'all got it done, this and that. You know what I mean? That's what we do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I look at things as, you know, like, you know, fans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, man, I got to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to upset. You know what I mean? Like, if I was a rapper, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to upset my fans. I'm going to make it happen. Because if I got a date, I got to make that.
Unless some sort of tragedy strikes. And let me tell you something.
And sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not because I'm just, you know what I mean?
No.
You know what I mean? Because you already know ahead of time what the fuck is you doing and what you got booked and scheduled. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's what you got your manager for.
Right. Don't play us like that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? And we know that Detroit, one thing about Detroit is one of the hardest cities to gain your respect and embrace you. You see what I'm saying? If you fuck over us, 9 times out of 10, you might be done. You feel me? Like Boss D-Lo, that nigga might be, you know what I mean? Like, niggas might be like, fuck that nigga. You see what I'm saying? The fans.
Well, I mean, he probably gonna probably come out and make some sort of post maybe, and maybe apologize to the fans or something. I don't know.
Unless he come, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I know I'm supposed to show up. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna do a free concert for y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like, that type of real shit.
Yeah, but see, he under contract, so some of that stuff is not even, he can't even, like, probably even do.
But what I'm saying, though,
is
contract. Detroit is a big market, though.
It's a big market, but you gotta understand, by you being under contract and all the venues being owned by Live Nation, it gets kind of tricky.
No, but what I'm saying, though, is, you know what I mean? Like, you have to figure it out, though. Sometimes you just have to take that L.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
You feel me? Sometimes you just have to take that L when you know what I mean? Like, when you drop the ball on that. You feel me?
The ball, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't leave fans hanging You see what I'm saying?
Once again,
and niggas, you know what I mean, want to hear that. The women want to hear that song because they want to twerk and they want to dance to that song. How you mess that up?
But just like
they looking for that. You feel me? Like, come on, man.
Just like the Snoop situation, though. That's another situation where he owed it to his fans. He need to come out and say what happened at the Detroit show, and that's what's up. So moving forward, we have football over it. So, but we had a Super Bowl coming up in New Orleans. I know that was wild work. Talk about the Pistons.
Oh, for sure.
They was on a winning streak from Christmas up until they met Indiana, and Indiana popped our whistle. You know what I mean? But we back winning again. Yeah, shout out to Cade and the rest of them boys over there. They balling. Hockey. Whoa, yeah. The Red Wings. Hey, they balling. Well, no, they pucking. Should I say? Whoa, they're pucking. So yeah, the Red Wings is getting off also. It would have been a nice scenario if we could have made it off up in there. And I hate to keep on opening up old wounds, but every time I go to sports, I got to bring them Lions up. Whoa.
Right.
I cannot understand. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all out there can tell us what's going on. I don't know. Y'all can respond, tell us what's going on. But let's go on to this. Oh, boom. Lunar news. That's what we need to be talking about. Yes. Today is January the 20th of 2025. As of tonight, something is about to start happening that hasn't happened in 85, 65 years, something like that. And let me tell you something. We're be able to see. Let me make sure I get this right. We're going to be able to see 7 planets line up in our solar system, right along with our actual galaxy. We're going to be able to see that from our naked eye. You're going to be able to look up in the sky and see all the planets lined up. You're not going to be see all 9 of them, but you're going to be 6 out of 9. But tonight, they're starting to formulate, so you should be able to see 3 tonight. You should be able to see 3 to maybe 4 tonight. And as the 21st go on all the way to the 25th, they will line all the way up, and this alignment hasn't happened in over 350 years, according to doctrine. Because the last time it happened, they say that the guy documented in, 608, something like that, AD, 603 AD or something like that. He documented and said, oh, look here. And they got an actual thing. I wish I had the guy's name. But they didn't say for sure if he actually seen what he seen. But they're saying that's the last time it was documented that it happened. But we got to also look at the fact that we got better technology now, so stuff is a little bit better now. So with that being said, this will be well documented. So whenever it's supposed to happen again, which would be another 365 million years from now, whatever, they have a documentation that it happened in 2025.
Right.
And we, as human beings that's born in the here and now, we get the opportunity to actually see that. You know what I mean? This is probably some of the best, greatest time to be living in. I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, we don't know about past and all that stuff, but I know just this time right now, you feel me? It's just like, it's phenomenal. You feel me? Like, living in this time, like, you know, my kids, my son, my daughters, you know what I mean? Like, it's just amazing when they just say stuff with my son, this 13-year-old, just say stuff to me like that. Did you know? I was like, oh, I didn't know. I said, like I always tell him, I said, you ahead of me. I said, you know why you ahead of me? But I said, because you done made the honor roll. You get A's and B's. You know what I mean? I said, you already done surpassed me because I didn't get A's and B's in school. You feel me? You know what I mean? I said, I dropped out. You know what I mean? So with that being the case, I'm like, man, I say, man, you great. You phenomenal. You feel me? Like, he brings stuff to my attention all the time, but like, Daddy, did you know X, Y, and Z? I was like, I have to be honest. No, I did not know. You know what I mean? Like, so that being the case, man, we living in, you know, man, like, yes, we is living in the beautiful, the greatest time that I think that, you know what I mean, like,
Yes.
we could be living in.
And let me tell you why it's so great, because I want to go off into this next segment or whatever, dealing with sports or whatever. And I want to shout a few people out here. Easy, I see you over there. Major Status, I see you over there too. Want to shout them boys out or whatever. That's on my live. But I want to also get back to the sports. I want to bring up a very, 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 very important topic. And the topic is kids sports and NIL deals.
Oh,
yeah. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. Now, me and my guys, we have a group called Prestige Management, and what they're doing is going all around the country, getting kids or whatever to make sure that they get their money. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Right. Because for many years, and he know this, I know this, the kids have been getting exploited for the things that they're actually great at doing.
All the time.
And with that being said, you have all these different companies. I can't really name all of them because there's a lot of them. And they all done got rich off the kids. And now the kids are able to make some of that money on endorsements by endorsing themselves through those different brands, which I think is the dopest thing ever. Exactly. And, Prestige Management is one of the athletic companies that will be doing this. Now, I just went to the St. Mary's versus IMG game. I just went to that, right? You had the best point guard in the country versus the best point guard in Michigan. Whoa, I know you're like, how can that happen? How can you be the best? I know. That's why this game had to happen. Right. And exactly. One guy, Tyree Henry, is from here, St. Mary's, did a phenomenal job. He had like 22 points. I'm not really sure about the rest of the stats or whatever. But he had another guy, phenomenal guy, which is my nephew, right? And I ain't trying to be biased because it's a whole bunch of other kids.
Right, exactly.
But I mean, he put a phenomenal performance.
Right. If he great, he great. If he good, he good. If he perform good, he perform.
32 points, 32 points, 11 assists with the W. So my thing is, at the end of the day, the point that I'm bringing to the forefront is these kids that's out here, and I'm moving past those two guys because they already dead set on exactly what it is they're doing. But what about these kids that are not dead set on what they're doing? Because everybody not's going to be able to play basketball, baseball, or tennis, or anything like that. So now we got to deal with the other kids that's not so athletically inclined. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said or whatever, we have another program over here on 7 Mile and Derby, ACC Center. Kids can go there after school, do your homework. They got tools over there you can work at the gym, and you can sign up for different programs they got at the ACC Center, and that's free for all kids. So y'all need to know that, and the parents need to know that's what's up on 7 Mile and Derby. I don't quite know the address, but hey, ACC Center.
But also too, you know what I mean, knowing that the Northwestern Activity Center, they, you know what I mean, like, so they got so many programs as well too, and then also too, like, me and my son, we go work out there. You know, it's like $25 a year. You know what I mean? To go work out, play basketball. You see what I'm saying? Things of that nature. They make it very, very affordable. It's like right up the street.
Be a lot of people over there?
Yeah, like right up the street from the shop.
They be banging up there?
Like at certain different times of the day. You feel me? Like you pick your time. You can pick your time where if you want to just be solo, you know what I mean? Like where it ain't that many people, you can do that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But it's you know what I mean? Like it's right up the street from the den, so we go get busy, me and my son.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like it's affordable. You see what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, but for me it's convenient because it's right up the street. You see what I'm saying? Then I can just, you know, I got no excuses. It's right up the street. Okay. So I can get busy. Feel me?
Okay, so not to cut you off, they gave me the address to the ACC Center. Oh, my man's on here. 62 East 7 Mile, ACC Center. The address is so
He said, here, give him the address. Here, you talking that. While you on that, talk that. You know what I mean? Like, give him that address.
Okay, so that's the address. AC. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
That's what's up, though.
I got
You
my
know
girl,
what I mean?
my girl Fox tapping in. Nah, babe, you know I can't see. You know what I'm saying? But I can see you.
You know what I mean? Like, listen,
Whoa.
you know what I mean? We love our people, man. We here to be a platform to, you know what I mean, to inspire, to help, to promote. You feel me? As, you know what I mean, like as one nation, you know what I mean, among our community. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, like when we support each other, you know, it just help us advance to the next level. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, look, share, like, you feel me? Comment, let us know, you know what I mean, how you feel, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, you know what I mean? Like, we here.
Right, and the main thing we want to get y'all to understand is this, right? We don't want you to tune into this podcast, right, and think that it's finna be anything like what you've already seen. No, not at all. I can promise you that it's not gonna be anything like that.
Exactly.
Because what I'm gonna tell you is this: each time we come on here, we're going to have a segment that's going to be concrete about whatever it is, and it's going to be actual facts that's going to be involved. And whatever the facts is, that's what they are. You know what I mean? That's just what it's going to have to be. So however y'all think that it's going to be some like, oh, no, they ain't going to say that, or they might not comment. Nah. If it's going on.
Hey, whatever's on the flow,
if it's going on.
talk about it. You know
if
what
it's
I mean?
going
Like,
on.
it ain't none of that. Like, you know what I mean?
If it's going on.
We might, you know what I mean? Like, the whole thing is like, you know, we ain't got no bias about whatever, you see what I'm saying? But whatever's on the flow, we gonna talk about.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
Bar none. You feel me?
Yes.
Like, you can jump in, comment about it, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But we want to hear y'all take on how y'all feel about certain situations and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know what I mean? It's just like, hey, that's what we here for. You see what I'm saying?
And we always willing to be Q&A also. Always Q&A. You know what I mean? If you think that there's, you know what I'm saying, something that you need to express in a way that you've seen how we did a segment or whatever, go ahead and give us your opinion. You know what I mean? And you definitely get a response. That's for sure. You know what I mean? No negativity though. You respond with a negative response, you know what I mean? You're not going to get no response at all. You know what I mean? Because we're not going to even subscribe to that at all. You know what I mean? When you say something negative, we're not subscribing to that, period. Because we're not projecting nothing negative. You know what I mean? We only projecting the positive energy. So with that being said or whatever, we cooling on that. But what you need to understand, once again, this is not going to be like no other podcast. I'm trying to tell him, man. I'm trying to tell him because listen, what y'all don't know is we gonna be in cars. We might be in the den. We might be in the trap. You know what I'm saying? We might be.
You know what I mean?
We might be something everywhere with this thing. Do you not understand me? And you know what I mean? We're gonna have all of the Detroit rappers. All of them. We come to see y'all. And that's another thing too. Glad I'm on here talking about Detroit rappers. Yeah. A lot of y'all Detroit rappers is sponsoring haberdasheries. All right. Haberdasheries is legal in Michigan. So the people that's not in Michigan,
what is that?
Marijuana.
Oh, you said haberdasheries.
Haberdasheries.
What
yeah.
Hey. That's a new. I'm oblivious to it.
That's
you
okay.
Feel me?
It's okay.
You know what I mean? Flower. Tree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to put the haberdasheries on it.
Haberdasheries.
Yeah, haberdasheries.
That's new to me.
So now, for those that subscribe to the Habs, now it's legal in all states but like 13. So it's legal here. So we will be indulging. Now he don't smoke, I smoke. But we will be indulging. All the rappers weed that y'all say, got this strong weed, we're going to buy it and we're going to smoke it. And guess what? I'm going to tell you, like, hey, hold on. What you talking about, my G? This ain't, you know what I mean? This ain't it. So, hey, if you got a pack out there, you better make sure the guys on the street got the loaded ones, the right ones.
Yeah. But also, too, though, they'll talk about, you know what I mean? Cuz them got that zittles. That zittles is that, you know what I mean? They be talking all that, this and that, and this and that. But that zittles, think about that. You know what I mean?
But all of that is coming down the road. But I'm just letting you know, how wild this ride finna go. This finna be one hell of a hayride. Let me tell you. Whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
Y'all is not ready for what's about to happen. I'm telling y'all.
Best podcast coming out to D, bar none. You know what I mean? When it's all said and done, they gonna match us up with Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game, Joe Button, and all the rest of them. You feel me? So listen, I'm telling y'all. You feel me? Like you know what I mean? Like we some real guys, man. We have, you know what I mean? Like we ain't faking the funk, none of that. You know what I mean? Fake stuff. You know what I mean? Like, cause we don't subscribe to that. You feel me?
No.
We just breathe it from a real, just from a real cloth. You see what I'm saying? From that real breed. You know what I mean? And we gonna give you what's real, and we gonna tell you what ain't real, and we gonna tell you what's fake. We gonna give it to you raw. You feel me? You can be mad at us, this and that, but please, you know what I mean? But just be, you know what I mean? Just be grateful that a nigga telling you the real.
Right, and let me tell y'all something too. Putting this whole thing together, whatever, was majority of his creativity. And let me tell you something. When somebody is willing to share their creativity with you in such manner and actually let it manifest right in front of your eyes, you have to appreciate that. I mean, you really do. You know what I mean? Because you guys are actually getting this from the bottom up. You know what I mean? This is like the start of everything. This is like scratch here. You hear me? And I'm telling you, we is ground level. And let me tell you something. We're running. We hit the ground. We're running. Fast break. You know what I mean?
Fast break. No, for sure. But you
fast break.
But when you know what I mean, like, you know, starting this stuff and stuff like that, you know what I mean? My cousin was like, you know what I mean? Because I'm just like, man, I need to get this podcast started, this and that. You know what I mean? We talking. He was like, you know what I mean? He was like, what? He said, I know you. He said, what about Clearly? I said, oh. I said, oh. It wasn't even. Yeah, that's it.
And see now, and my thing is, you know, the market is saturated with all these different podcasts. You got over, you know what I mean, 250 of them coming out every month. But what y'all got to understand is we're finna give y'all some sort of exclusivity that hasn't been done on no other podcast. And the other exclusivity we're finna give y'all is really pretty much us. And what's so exclusive about it, see, this is the thing what's so exclusive about it, our life's experiences are so real. And the people that we've contacted contact us, that's so real. Like, I mean, and it's not no clout chasing. These people that we know are actually like really our friends. Like also one of the type stuff. I mean, you was in the NBA, you was in the NFL, or you a famous rapper, or whatever. I mean, these are really our friends, and it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like they come. You know what I mean? Like they come through all the time. Like this and that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, it ain't no. You know, nigga ain't planned out. You know what I mean? This is my man. You see what I'm saying?
No co-jacking. No co-jacking.
You see what I'm saying? Like, boom. So you see him on the show. You see him on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't be surprised who you may see on this board. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because when you a real cat, you see what I'm saying, and you foundated on the you know what I mean, on the real laws of, you know what I mean, realness. You see what I'm saying? People, you know what I mean, they gonna mess with you. You feel me?
Exactly.
And that's just it, dog.
And that's what it's here for. And I know a lot of guys dropping music. So with that being said or whatever, I know music sales is down right now. So it's diamond sales. Whoa, we talk about them diamonds. Whoa, but music sales is down. Yeah. So what we got to do is try create a tunnel for you guys to give us y'all music. First 5 seconds of it, 10 seconds. If it don't catch me, hey man, I don't know what to say, man. And I'm a hard critic. I ain't even lie. I'm a tough critic on music. But I tend to be able to pick out pretty good music. But I'm a tough critic. I just want you to know. I am a tough critic. Yes, I am. But, you know what I mean? I'm willing to listen to it. Send it to me. And I'll give it a try. And I'll play it and let the people know exactly what it is it's hitting for with your music. For sure. So, that's something that we definitely got to open up a tunnel for that. With that being said or whatever, we got to understand this as people.
Hold on real quick. You know what I mean? Like, see, like this type of real shit right here. My cousin just called in, you know what I mean? My cousin, he, you know what I mean? He incarcerated right now, you know what I mean? He want to get on the podcast, man. And you know what I mean? He got something he want to say to y'all. You feel me? Well, B, what's up, man?
What's up, family? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, man. They can hear you on the podcast, man. I got you live in action. We streaming live right now, man. Say your piece.
What I want to say is freedom. You know what I mean? That's the word of the day, man. For our people, man. We need to get free, man. Physically for me, financially, and mentally, man. A lot of people free or not incarcerated. They believe they free, but they not. So work on freeing your mind and knowing where your moves are coming from. You know what I mean? A lot of people motivated by the masses, motivated by the people that's in control of the networks or whatever, and our actions is totally contrary to actually building. You know what I mean? They get a bag and go spend it all on Louis Vuitton. You feel me? You would serve a custo and then turn into a custo. We got to start making this stuff make sense, man. It's 2025, man. We need to move different, man. That's just for our people out there. So work on freeing y'all minds, man, and make a move to build. That's what I wanted to say, though.
Okay. That's my cousin B, man. My cousin B, man. He calling from the, you know what I mean, from the joint, man. You know what I mean, during that time. You know what I mean? Hope he'll be home soon. You know what I mean? But this is what we, you know, this is the type of things that we want, you know what I mean, people to hear. You feel me? Because we live, we streaming. You feel me? Like, we got people that's locked up. We got people that's out here. We got family that's locked up. All that. You feel me? We on some real shit. We ain't on no type of fake shit. You feel me? And you know what I mean? The whole nine is, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like being true to, you know, being true to people, man. You see what I'm saying? And what we about. You feel me? You know? That's the, you know what I mean? That's what we about, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what you need, bro? Yeah, it's right there.
He's an Android.
What you got? You got a 5 or what's the name?
14.
Is it the old one or the new one?
I don't know. It ain't none one of these. Look like it.
Do it look like this one right here?
Look like this one right here.
That one, that's it.
It look like.
Yeah, so, yeah, you know what I mean? So we, you know, like, see, like, you feel me? Like, this type of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, we, you know, tapping into, you know, like, you know, the people that's locked up. You know what I mean? I got cousins, you know what I mean, that's doing time for it's been out, you know what I mean? But they keep flopping him and stuff like that, man. It's like, man, come on, man. You feel me? It's like I tell my son, I say, man, it's so easy, ain't it, bro? It's so easy to get in trouble.
So easy to get in trouble.
But it's hard to get out.
Very hard to get out of.
Hard to get out.
Very
you know what I
hard
mean?
to get out
It
of.
take a minute to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And them people on your heels.
You can get arrested right now for a crime that you didn't commit. But the assumption that you committed the crime, you can get arrested. And say they come to post bond. Now, you know how long it's going to take you to get out of there? It's going to take you about 5 to 6 hours to bond out of jail.
Yeah. For
To
sure.
bond out.
They can hold you up
For
to
possibly a
72
crime.
hours.
For possibly a crime. No, I'm talking about you got bond.
Yeah.
You have bond. I'm talking you money. They got the money.
Right.
For them to process you out, it take them 5 to 6 hours to do that. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And you could possibly be locked up for a crime you didn't even commit. Because we done seen so many guys like Train. I was locked up with Train up at Earth or whatever. He did 27 years. I don't know how they gave him $7 million. I don't know how that add up. You know what I mean? 27 years, but yeah, he spent 27 years of his life for a crime he didn't commit, and they gave him $7 million. Train, as you would know, he's very old. You know what I mean? His 50s for sure. And I don't know. He's a millionaire.
Right.
I don't know. I believe in 27 years, the average person, especially the black man, spent over $7 million for sure.
Oh,
For sure.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. But that's what they gave the young lad, and that's how it ended up. I want to say this, though, to the incarcerated Scarfaces, though. You got to understand that penitentiary is for birds. Period. Uh, Going to the penitentiary is just not the answer at all. Being locked up is the worst thing possible because of the simple fact that you have no opportunity to create. Anytime that you're in a position, young man, young woman, where you cannot create, that is a problem. That is a problem. That's why living in China and places with dictatorship, where you can't create, you can't dream, is not official. See, your dreams are so important because you must have them. But in order for you to have dreams, you must have ideas. You get how that go? In order for you to have dreams, you must have ideas. And if you don't have no ideas, you can't possibly have no dreams. You understand what I'm saying? It's got to go in that order. If it don't go in that order, it just won't happen. You'll constantly find yourself working for people or following behind people. You have to have ideas and you have to have dreams. Now, in order to have these two things, in order for these two things to exist and turn into a full-fledged motor and full combustion, you have to have creativity. You have to have something that no one else in the room has. That's why you have more than one person that work at Chrysler. Everybody can't do the bumpers. Somebody got to do the rear ends. Somebody got to do the motors. Somebody got to do the doors. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. And see, this is something that white America has accepted. And this is why the Ku Klux Klan was even created. Now that we go into that. White America is satisfied. The rich people that's rich, they like, yep, they supposed to be rich. They go to work every day, and they like, this is my job as an American, to go to work, pay taxes, and do my daily duty like that. This is how white America thinks, y'all. But see, the black man, let me tell y'all, we've been raped, we've been pillaged, we've been just talked to and just did just all types of ways, just crazy, that you just can't possibly imagine. And we've actually been hunted. Can you imagine being a human being and somebody hunting you? Like an animal. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's unimaginable. But anywho, moving up to that, in this great America that we live in, everything in this mug, Donald Trump, your president, he agreed with and said, hey, black America, I know y'all built up this country. He said these words. Yes, he did. He said those words. And he said, I know y'all built up America, and I know y'all want a piece of the pie.
Exactly.
But I didn't hear no agenda on saying how the black man was going to get that piece of the pie. You know what I mean? Now, you had old Kamala. She came off up and they're talking wild and crazy with these dispensaries. It turned us into straight-up drug dealers all the dribble. Like, yeah, I'm going to have it opened up for all the black people going to be able to be able to get in the marijuana business and that. What? Weed. So you just go, I mean, it's a lot of lucrative now, don't get it wrong. But whoa, why we got to deal drugs? We got to become drug dealers, man?
Right.
Come on, Kamala. Y'all had to relax over there. Y'all had to relax over there. Y'all was doing a lot.
Please.
Y'all
a little too much.
Y'all doing too much on that one. You came to Detroit and did 4 different seminars. And all of them, your agenda was pushing the weed for saying that's what you're going to do to help the city. Let me tell you something, Mrs. Kamala. Every time that there's been an agenda push to help the city, it did not. And I'm going to go all the way back to 1998, which was the casino. That was the worst thing that could happen to Detroit, Miss Kamala. And you need to know this, because Detroit is poor. You know why it's poor? Because you're black, I'm black. We both know why it was poor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This city used to be 81% black. There's no other city in America like that.
And then we had
none.
I mean, how many?
None.
We was over
A million people. We had just a million people in 2000. We had a million people. But regardless of the fact, 81% black. There's no other city blacker than goddamn Detroit. And we still at 78%, which is still the highest. You know what I mean? In America, which is dope, and probably why that all the white people want to come see what the niggas is doing. I don't know. They over there popping. Yeah, we popping. You know what I mean? So they want to come check us out. But anywho, going back to the city and the infrastructure or whatever, you got to understand this. In order for money to fluctuate in the city or whatever, there has to be a commodity. What is the commodity? It used to be cars, but y'all already done moved the cars out this way and out that way. Where is the factory at inside the city? There are none. You got the Jefferson plant over there. That's one. And then you got the other GM plant, I think it's in Hamtramck. And I'm not for sure Ford even have a facility in Detroit, which is crazy. That Ford don't have a facility, that is crazy. That is crazy work. That Ford don't have a factory inside of Detroit. Yeah, that's crazy work. And what's amazing is the fact that no one seems like they know how to generate money for the city. But we steady spending money. We spending money though. We building. How are we doing this building if we're not making no money?
Right.
These infrastructures supposed to bring in money. Do y'all not understand how stadiums and arenas work? Do y'all don't know that the taxpayers pay for that? The people that actually put the project together, they don't pay for that. They borrow the money from the bank, which borrows the money from the city, which is us. Yeah, so we pay for these things. So when you got Mike Ilitch down there with the LCA or whatever, we put that there. Comerica Park, we put that there. Ford Field, we put that there.
Yeah, right.
So what I'm telling you is this. These organizations that's in the city or whatever, they already flourishing. And you in the community, we have to flourish in our communities. When I was growing up in the 80s, man, it was grocery markets that was black, stores, everything was black. Everything on 7 Mile was black. Everything. And people start selling out to the Chaldeans or whatever, moving out to Southfield and doing a better life. I get it. That's what's all about coming up. I get it. But what y'all have to understand is entrepreneurship don't have a race card. It just don't. Entrepreneurship don't have a race card. I'm gonna tell you why it don't have a race card. Because entrepreneurship is predicated off your hustle.
But let me say this. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking to a friend and we was talking. She was like, we was talking. I said, listen. I said, you know what? I said we naive to the laws of what's going on. I said, you know what I mean? I said the Caucasian white people. I said they put laws in place for people to be able to take advantage of them if you have a business. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I said, like, you know, example. I said, you remember when they was going through the process of you getting money at the closing on housing? When you close, you got certain money. I said, but the white folks have been doing that way before we even thought about it. But once we got untuned to it, we burnt it out and we messed it up.
Well, not actually, no.
No, yeah.
No. What happened?
No, yeah. White folks have been getting money at closing for the longest.
They've been. Yes. But what you gotta understand is this though. No, when we got a hold to it, the gig was up. That's what it was.
No,
they gave it to us.
No,
they gave it to us when it was basically going down.
No.
You understand? When we got it, 2007.
No, but you gotta think. When we got a hold to it, we was just getting the money and then just walking away.
Okay, they was doing the same thing.
You see what I'm saying? No, but they was still.
What
I'm saying though is, man, no. I beg to differ.
They was doing the same thing.
I beg to differ, clearly. I beg to differ.
I'm gonna tell you why. You can't beg to differ. And you wanna know why? We only make up 13% of the population.
But what I'm just trying to tell you is,
so how we can't do the most crime? We can't.
How then? Soon as we get a hold to it, you know what I mean? Like everybody, you know what I mean? Like man.
Okay.
Or even listen. Even the mortgage brokers, you know, they like, man, niggas is look. Okay. This is what they said. Niggas, as soon as they get the money, they ain't paying one payment. They just said, fuck it. They done fucked it up.
All right, let me ask you this then.
Tell me, yeah.
Let me ask you this. When you was incarcerated, how many violent crime niggas you ran across in there?
A bunch.
All right. How many real estate brokers you ran across that was black? In jail?
No, not many.
But how many white ones you ran across? A couple. Okay then. Dog, they been doing this.
No, but what I'm saying though,
the gig was up. The gig was up when we got on.
The gig wasn't up.
Oh, the gig was up.
The gig was up when we started getting the deals and walking away from, like, as soon as I closed on the 200.
Who you think showed the black man the move? Who you think showed it to him?
Oh,
who you think showed it to him?
No, but listen. No, it
How
don't
you
mean
think he
that
learned
the white motherfucker have to show us.
Well, how you think he learned it,
No,
though?
but listen though.
He seen one of them do it.
He see one of them doing, then he said, "Oh damn, that's how they do
Oh,
that shit."
okay, yeah.
Right. But what the whole thing is, you know what I mean? Motherfucker continues to pay the payment, this and that, and then after a while, then the motherfucker say, "Oh, file bankruptcy or do it, what's the name, like I can't do it, or sell, short sale." You see what I'm saying? We get the money, we get 50,000, 25, 30, 40,000. You know what I mean?
We didn't even,
and then we ain't paying the next note.
we didn't even put a dent into that deficit, Blizz. You know, the $1 million house, stuff like that, was they walk, when white folks walk away from, man. That's what put a dent in the
Listen,
deficit,
man. We
all them
fuck
houses
shit up.
over there in Sherwood Ford that's sitting over there.
Listen.
All in Bloomfield, West Bloomfield Farm. Wasn't no
We
niggas buying
burn shit
that.
out.
Wasn't no niggas buying that. Them white folks had been doing this.
No, we
And when
burn
niggas
shit
turn-
out.
when
I
niggas-
did it. I did it.
And
we
when
did
niggas,
it.
And when niggas got hold to it, it was already too late. And you see what happened. It only lasted from 2000 to 2007. Niggas only got 7 years with it. 7 good years with it, and it was over with. Bankrupt. Whitey been doing it since the 60s.
What I'm saying though is,
Whitey been doing it since
but that
the
shit
60s.
was still going though. It's till when we got hold to it, we just started fucking it
They
up.
already,
We just
they
fucking off, man.
had already seen.
I beg
They already
you.
seen what was going. They already
I beg
seen.
different.
They
You know
already
what I mean?
seen. The bankers had already seen.
As soon as you get a loan on the crib, you
It
see
was
what
a
I'm saying?
scam.
And you get the money back. Okay, I get 30, 40,000 back at closing, right? So then the next payment, you know what I mean, on the house is $1,200, $1,500, whatever.
The white
I
people
don't
been-
pay it.
they
I
been
just, you know what
doing
I mean?
that. They been
I go
doing it.
straight into default.
They been doing it, man. They been doing it. They been doing it. We ain't even put a dent in that market,
Well,
bro. We ain't put a dent in that. I'm telling you, we didn't.
Okay.
You can do this. We got to think. We only make up. Okay. If we only make up 13% of the population.
No, you know what I mean? I disagree, bro.
And we make up. We make up.
I
We make up.
disagree.
We make
I
up
disagree.
40. We make up 40. We make up 40.
I disagree.
40.
I
We make up.
really
We make up
disagree.
over 40% of the prison population. But we only make up 13%.
Yeah,
Hold on.
what I'm
We only make up
saying,
13% of the
yeah.
population in America.
No,
But we make up over
no.
40% of the population
I
in the
disagree.
penitentiary. And you gonna tell me that these people the white people was going to jail for that, and they was getting caught doing that.
They always go to jail
the few
for,
people
for,
that-
for white collar crimes
the few
and
people,
shit like that.
the few black people they had caught doing it or whatever. It was a small dent, man. It wasn't no deficit. The white people was the ones that bankrupted the bankruptcy, man. They the ones that
Well,
caused it.
now, listen to what
We
I'm
didn't. We
trying
couldn't
to
have caused
tell
that.
you.
It's not enough of us.
You're not listening
It's
to
not
what
enough
I'm
of us.
saying. Anyway, though.
Gotta have a number. Strength is always in numbers, y'all.
Listen, man.
Strength is
You
always
know
in
what I mean?
numbers.
Like, you know what I mean?
Strength,
Listen,
numbers.
you know what I mean? Like, I know. You know what I mean? You know. But anyway, though, so
Yeah.
we're going to move on to the next topic. You know what I mean? What y'all can do is y'all can drop comment in the section. Let me know what y'all think about that topic we just talked about. You feel me? And what's accurate to y'all? What's y'all opinion? You feel me? You know, just let us know. But we're gonna move on to the next segment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, matter of fact, we've been closed this segment. We've been on here for an hour.
Yeah, we've been going. We've been
Yeah,
going.
for an hour.
You know what I
So,
mean? That just
let's
lets you
just
know
rough
that.
draft. We're gonna run this back, see what it do. I gotta go. Yeah, been on here for an hour. Want to cut it down and do it, but y'all hope y'all get all this recorded.
we thank
I
y'all
want
for
to see.
tuning
I want
in,
to see all
man.
my movement, my little Kim movements. See what angle I need to be in. When I'm on here, I need to be sitting like this. I need something with it. I need to give me a chair with a back. So I can sit up like this. Here, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Make sure
We
I'm
thank
right.
y'all, man, for tuning in, watching us. You see what I'm saying? On this podcast, denandNow.live podcast. Thank you.
Ow.
You feel me? You feel me?
Boom. Drop the bomb on him.
You feel me?
Now I gotta put it in.